I always go to market, he always makes me target. I always go to market, he always makes me target. What to do with him, he often gets dim. I sometimes visit parks, he calls for the larks. I sometimes visit parks, he calls for the larks. How can I catch them, he feels I am same. I never prefer junk food, he thinks it's very good. I never prefer junk food, he thinks it's very good. When bless his God, he plays with mud. When bless his God, he plays with mud. I always go to market, he always makes me target. What did you get by listening this chant? I hope really you got something from this. In this chant, the speaker has presented his habits and the habits of a child. Hi everyone, welcome back to my class again. It's me DR Joshi, your English teacher. In this class, I will teach you the major time adverbials or time indicators of simple present tense. I will teach their pronunciation, their meanings and sufficient examples. I will provide different examples by using those time adverbials. By the end of this class, you will be able to give a speech about your habits. You will be able to give a speech about your friend's habits, your favorite person's habit. Not only this, but also you will be able to communicate about the hobbies, your hobbies and other person's hobbies. The time adverbials that I am going to teach in this class will be very useful for examination as well. Different questions related to these time adverbials are asked in different examinations from class 8 to 12. I hope you will participate in this class until the last. If you watch this video completely, then you will really be satisfied from this class. So let's learn the pronunciation, meanings and the examples of time adverbials and learn to describe our likes, dislikes, habits and to communicate in English about hobbies and interests. Okay, let's pronounce them. I hope you will pronounce these words after me by pausing the video or by repeating the video. Always, regularly, every day, constantly, daily. Once again, always, regularly, every day, constantly, daily. Usually, generally, normally. Once again, usually, generally, normally. Often, frequently, once, twice, thrice, sometimes, occasionally, sometimes, occasionally, hardly, seldom, rarely, scarcely, barely, never, not ever, today, right now, this time, when, whenever, these days, nowadays, from 10 to 4 or from 2, yes, from 10 to 4, from 7 to 8, from morning to evening. Let's discuss the meaning and the examples of adverbials, how they are used in the sentences and what their meaning is. I always read books. I always read book means I read book every day without stoppage. Day to day, I read books day to day. It means I always read books means I read book day to day, from day to day, every day. Yes, he always reads book, she always reads book, they always read book. He goes to school regularly. He goes to school regularly means he attends the class every day. If we use always, there is no any stoppage. Regularly means there may be stoppage as well. If we say I always go to school, then we go to school on Saturday as well. If we say I go to school regularly, then without Saturday or public holiday we go to school. That is the meaning. So just keep in mind this meaning. Always means without any stoppage. Regularly means according to the rule. Yes, always is closer to every day. She drinks tea every day. This is her habit. She drinks tea every day. It means we can say also here, she always drinks tea. She always drinks tea. They constantly play with mobile. Constantly means regularly. Yes, continuously. Students does homework daily. Daily means every day. Yes, daily, every day. Students does homework every day. Students does homework regularly. Teachers watch educational movies every month. Every month means month to month. David publishes a book every year. Once a year. Every year means once a year. Here. From year to year. Every year. Similarly, other words, usually, generally, normally. How can we use in sentence? What is the meaning? He usually watches television. Means not regularly but less than regularly. Usually, generally, normally are similar in their meaning. He usually watches television. Generally, he watches television. Generally, we listen to the radio. We don't listen television more than radio. Normally, she wears shirt and pants. She wears other clothes as well, but she wears shorts and pants more than other clothes. So normally, generally she wears shorts and pants. Yes. He often reads stories. He often reads stories means he studies stories time to time. Frequently. Yes. She frequently watches TV serials. She often watches TV serials. She watches TV serials time to time. Many times. Often means many times. Repeatedly. Yes. Often, frequently means time to time. Repeatedly. My father drinks tea once a day. My father drinks tea once a day. Once a day means one time a day. Every day. Yes. My father drinks tea every day, just one time. Once a day means one time in a day. Everybody brushes teeth twice a day. Everybody brushes teeth twice a day. Twice a day means two times a day. Morning and evening. Yes, twice a day. She takes breakfast twice a day. Two times. In the morning, in the evening. We study books thrice a day. Thrice a day means three times a day. Three times. Thrice means three times. We study books three times. We take meals, foods, three times a day. Similarly, other time adverbials are here. Sometimes. Rita sometimes goes to temple. Not regularly but on special occasion. When she takes fasting, she goes to temple. Sometimes means when she takes fasting. Ramesh occasionally goes to market. Not regularly, sometime. When he needs anything, any goods, then he goes to the market. Sometimes, occasionally. Ramesh sometimes goes to market. Rita occasionally goes to temple. Same. Occasionally, sometime means not regularly but on a special day. On Dasai day, on Tihar day, Yes, we hardly play football. It means most of the time we play volleyball. Hardly, seldom, rarely, scarcely, barely are about to the never, more than never. The possibility of action is less than 20%, not 0%. If we use these words in our action, then we do not perform the actions more than 20%, and we do not perform the action 0%, just more than 0 and less than 20%. So we hardly play football. She seldom drinks tea. They rarely help others. He scarcely gives speech. He scarcely gives speech. You barely tell a lie. The person does the action a little bit. I never drink alcohol means 0%. She never spends time with TikTok, 0%. If we use never in our action, then it refers 0% possibility of action. I never drink alcohol means I do not take alcohol any time. I totally avoid it. The occurrence of these words is after subject. Then here never also, yes. When, whenever. When means at that time. When he comes here, I will talk to him. It means that time when he comes here. The time when he comes here. At the time he comes. When Deepavali comes, I will play Devshi Bhailo. When New Year comes, I will design new plans. Whenever. Whenever means every time. Whenever is related to every time. Whenever she meets me, she asks many questions. She meets me. Whenever she meets me, she asks many questions. It means she asks question every time when we get together. Today means this time. Yes, today, right now, at the present time. Today means at the present time, right now, this time. So today we learn adverbs. Today we learn adverbs of simple present. We are learning the time adverbials of simple present tense. So we can say today we learn adverbs of simple present. She starts the class right now. Right now means today. She starts the class today. Yesterday there was not class, but today she starts the class. Today she starts the class. Right now, this time she starts the class. At the present time she starts the class. He teaches in campus nowadays. Nowadays he teaches in campus. Yes, we prepare YouTube videos these days. Nowadays we prepare YouTube videos. We can say I deliver online classes nowadays. Nowadays I deliver online classes. Nowadays he learns with mobile. Nowadays means period of time, such as nowadays, these days means in any period of time. These days, nowadays means in any period of time. Lockdown period, yes. In this lockdown period. In this lockdown period, I deliver online classes. It means nowadays I deliver online classes. I deliver online classes these days. My brother studies books from morning to evening. This from and to. From and to means from 10 to 4, from 7 to 8. This specifies the time of action. My brother studies books from morning to evening. Our teachers teach from 10 to 4. He studies English from 7 to 8 a.m. So this is the fixed time. I hope now you can create or make sentences by using these time adverbials. Can you? Yes, really you can. If you can't, please repeat the video again and learn. If you watch the video repeatedly, you learn the content better. After discussing about the pronunciation, meanings and the examples of time adverbials, then what is their proper place? Did you notice about that? Where we can use these time adverbials? Most of the students might have focused on that as well. If you have not focused on place and position of time adverbials, let's observe some of the more examples about these time adverbials. The bold and underlined words in the sentences suggest us for proper place of time adverbials. We should use these words exactly in the same way in general case. In specific case, that may be different. Alright, we learned the theoretical part of adverbials of simple present tense. Now, how to give speech by using these time adverbials? How can we use these time adverbials in our daily life communication? How can we describe our habits by using these adverbs or time indicators of simple present tense? Let's watch video, listen to the speech and learn to give speech about habits.
Hi everybody, it's me Sanket Chinha Pokhrel. I am a student of Sri Mahunal Secondary School, Bhajaniwan, Kailali. I read in class 10. Today I share my habits with you. Generally, I study my books from 4 to 6 hours every day. I always take chapati and curry as my breakfast. Normally, I take lunch after 9 a.m. and I take dinner after 8 p.m. I study my books in the morning every day. I regularly go to school and take classes actively. I constantly practice reading and writing. I never waste my time on Facebook. I often watch YouTube videos related to my subject matter. I frequently do speaking practice in front of camera to improve my communication skill. I usually study all my books turn by turn. I sometimes watch educational movies. I watch those movies once a week or sometimes once a month. I occasionally participate in different competitions like oratory, debates and quizzes. I hardly chat with my friends on Messenger. Normally, I sleep from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. I rarely sleep more than 10 hours. I seldom spend my time without studying books. When I complete my exams, I study my favorite books except course books. Whenever I meet my friends, I convince them to discuss about the personality development. These are my main habits. Thank you.
Well, we learned to describe our own habits. I hope you will also practice like this at your home. Will you? Really you will. By listening to this speech about habits, now can you give a speech about your habits? I hope you can give a speech. Just change some of the points there. You should not change all the sentences. Just you can replace some of the habits from there. I hope you will do the same practice by giving a speech in front of the camera or in front of the mirror. Unless you practice this speech at your home, you won't be able to give a speech. So please try to do the same at your home. Okay, after learning to describe our own habits, how to describe our favorite person's habits, let's watch another video, listen to the speech and learn to describe your favorite person's habits.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chitra Prasad Sharma. I am a student of Sri Dilpeshwar Secondary School, Dipayal Doti. I read in class 10. Today I am here to present my favorite person's habits with you. My favorite person in my family is my mother. The habits and behaviors of my mother make me peaceful and inspired every time. Whenever I get her closer to me, I feel heavenly and blessed. When I get into the problems, she helps me to solve them very easily. She usually gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning and goes to bed after 11 o'clock. She always prepares balanced and delicious food items for us. She constantly takes care of our health, our study, and our companionship. She provides all the facilities that we need in our study. She encourages me for study every day. She regularly manages everything in the house. She maintains peace, collaboration, and happiness in the family every time. She frequently alerts us for safe journey in our life. She never gets angry on us. She sometimes gives us logical punishment if we go out of track. She seldom gets us to be workless. She frequently inspires us to be busy in the life. Nowadays, all we are under lockdown period, so she manages proper environment for our online classes too. She creates study-friendly environment for us these days. My family is like heaven due to my mother. I love her very much. My life never exists without her love and support. These are some of the habits of my mother. Thank you.
Okay, we learned to give speech about our own habits and our favorite person's habit. Now let's learn to communicate, to talk about our habits, our likes and dislikes, how to express our likes and dislikes in communication, and how to describe our habits, other person's habit in communication. Okay, let's learn to talk about our habits, likes and dislikes. How to express our habits, likes and dislikes in communication. Let's learn to question first. If someone asks you, do you like reading? Do you like reading? Then your answer should be, yes, I like reading. I read different books daily. If you don't like reading, then your answer should be, no, I don't like reading. I never read my books. I hardly read my books. Do you play volleyball? Do you play volleyball? If someone asks, do you play volleyball? Then if you don't play, no, I don't play volleyball. I always play badminton. Or you can say yes, yes, I play volleyball. I always play volleyball. Then, do you watch movies? Do you watch movies? Then your answer should be, yes, I watch movies. If you don't watch movie, then no, I don't watch movies. If your answer is yes, then yes, I watch movies. I watch educational movies once a week. I watch movies once a week. I watch movies every day, you can say. Like this way you can ask many questions. Do you like reading? Do you like singing? Do you like dancing? Do you like visiting? Then if you do that, your answer should be yes, I do. I always visit new places. If you don't like, no, I don't like to visit anywhere. I want to study at my house. Like this way you can answer. Then how to ask about other person's likes and dislikes. If we would like to talk about other person's habits, interests, likes and dislikes, then we can ask these types of questions. Does he like singing? Yeah, he likes singing, but he never sings songs. Does she play chess? No, she does not play chess. She plays volleyball every time. And we can ask many questions like this. We can ask many questions by using this structure. Does he like dancing? Yes, he likes dancing. Does he like reading? No, he doesn't like reading. He never reads books. Does she play chess? In place of this sentence, does she play football? No, she does not play football. Does she drink tea? No, she does not drink tea. She drinks milk every day. Does he like Nepali foods? Yeah, he likes Nepali foods. Yeah, he likes Nepali foods. He always takes Nepali foods. He always takes Nepali foods. Like this way we can ask the questions and answer the questions about habits, likes and dislikes. Let's practice like this. Okay, now I am going to finalize my class. Before finalizing this class, I would like to request all of you, please, if you like this video, if you think this video is useful, share it with your friends as well. They can get help from this video as you. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel to watch more videos in coming days. Now I want to take a leave. Thank you for your active participation. See you again in the next class. Bye bye. Namaste everyone. Everybody calls me Chanchal Bahadur. You can call me Chakra. Today I present my likes and dislikes with you. I play badminton but I don't play football. I meet humble persons but I don't meet talkative persons. I like to help laborious and positive persons but I don't like to help negative and lazy persons. I like teaching but I don't like politics. I prefer green tea but I don't like black tea. I like to take natural foods but I do not take junk foods. I read in the morning but I do not read in daytime. I want to be good teacher in the future but I don't want to be business person in the future. I use Facebook for news and information but I do not use it for entertainment. I visit educational sites in Google but I do not visit the websites out of my purpose. These are my some of the likes and dislikes. Anmol Joshi is my best friend. He is a student of Durga Lakshmi Secondary School, Attaria, Koilali. Nowadays he lives in Dangadi. He likes to play football but he doesn't play volleyball. He likes to sleep for a long time but he does not sleep more than 10 hours. He likes to be good farmer in the future but he doesn't like teaching. He spends his most of the time with mud, animals and plants. He likes to visit mountains, hills, forests, seasides but he doesn't like to visit city areas. He uses Facebook and YouTube for collecting information about plant science and animal science, but he does not use Facebook and YouTube for entertainment. These are some of the likes and dislikes of my friend. Thank you.